what I want to do with my life. I think I'd be like able to answer that by now because I've been asked that all my life. We've all been asked that ever since we were like, I'd say like earliest is like 4.
Honestly,
like I ask that to young kids all the time because it's like sitting around with them and you're just like, what do I talk about? Oh, by the way, I'm 18. I'm currently a freshman at UC Berkeley. And I've been having a crisis. I feel like I'm on the cusp of so much in life, but recently I'm like, I don't really know what I want. I'm doing all this stuff and I've been finding it kind of like useless. What if this won't help me? Like, what if I choose a whole different path? Let's talk about it. Yeah. One thing I've been kind of pondering is like passion, purpose, or money, question mark? I think passion and purpose are some things I'm struggling with right now. What to exactly choose. Like for instance, I'm super passionate about my major. My major is media studies, by the way. I express myself through media, whether it be to like dance choreography, through music, through videos, website design that I started making when I was like 9. I will link down below to see the websites I made for my Legos and stuffies. I've been passionate about this for a very long time. And that's why I chose my major, because follow your passion. However, in the context of stability and money, I'm quite overwhelmed, to be like completely honest. Bro, there was like a quote in here that was like, passion is the easy way out. Take $150K in loan to study something you love for 5+ years, but not be able to move out, travel, get married, have kids, work a job you actually like because you're drowning in debt for the next 30. That's what passion does. Especially at Berkeley, when I tell people my major, I always feel like I'm not doing enough. It's not worthy enough to have a high-paying job, and everyone's like, oh, you should probably, you know, double major in freaking in like econ. Like, what does econ do, by the way? Business. I don't know, stuff that's like quote-unquote useful. So I'm always stuck in this trap that everyone else seems to be pursuing useful majors that have harder classes. They'll achieve them higher-paying jobs. What am I doing? Like, am I choosing the wrong thing? I'm planning to double major in my other passion. My other passion is history. I can talk about history forever. I'm in love with history. I love everyone who talks about history. It makes my soul light up. So cool! But I really want to be a history professor because my history professor last semester was so cool, so badass. I feel like that's like a dream job of mine. Then I'm just like, to be a professor in a PhD, and I'm probably teaching like elementary school. People don't do history majors for the money, you know? What I'm also planning to do is minor in a health and wellness, and you're like, bruh. Like, I feel like most people around me would be like, that's not useful. That's not like helpful. I want to be a personal trainer. I want to be a Pilates instructor. I want to be a nutritionist. I love movement. It'd be so fulfilling to me. That always makes me feel like if I'm doing something wrong, like I'm choosing all the wrong stuff to like have a prolific career or whatever, then it just like feels so right to me at the same time. I feel those 3 areas of study are so me. Again, I don't want to root my life in money. I do believe that like none of my belongings actually belong to me, they belong to God. The one who chases money, it's like that's not what life is. And of course I want to have a stable life. Of course I want to send my kids to nice schools. Of course I want to like spoil my husband. I'm getting so ahead of myself right now. I feel like I'm pursuing something I want and something that won't make me sad and depressed. Okay, this video is probably gonna be all over the place, but basically I'm 18, right? But I've been obsessed with like doing everything I can, human maxing out right now to try to get ahead in life. I'm working an internship right now, doing classes while being director of marketing. Right now I'm going the marketing route. Working the internship, yes, I'm being productive, yes, I'm doing all this work, but like for what? Like when I can help people who are actually in need or actually like work for social justice, when I feel like that's so much more important, and I'm wasting my time away doing this when I know it could secure me a job, but feeling guilt that I know I can do more, I can do more for others. Because I wanted to be a social worker at one point. We have part 2 of the dinner, my roommate's leftovers, because we survive on scraps over here. But I root myself in Bible verses, and I know not to worry because God has a plan and everything, but at the same time, it's like, all I can do right now is work hard and take care of my future self. I'm reading right now like the subtle art book was talking about how like uncertainty is necessary for growth. Like you have like no idea what you're doing and everything you're doing is scary. That means you're on the right track. So maybe I'm on just the right track in general, since I just don't know what I'm doing right now. Or not knowing like the right option for me is just like such a blessing, because that means I can explore paths. That means I can try new things. And maybe being right is just like no fun. They say like happiness comes from struggle. It comes from overcoming the struggles. Maybe obstacles are good. Maybe I just don't know how to measure happiness in life, and I'm just like, I shouldn't worry about this. I'm also only a freshman in college, so I don't know why I'm worried about this. There's also the idea of your life doesn't have to fully revolve around your job. But then I was thinking, like, when I'm on my deathbed, would I have regrets? Like, slaved away all day just to make a good amount of money when I could have like pursued a passion of mine, really have positive impact on people, even if I was just struggling. But like, will that mental struggle, will it balance out? And I know what it's like to work jobs that I hate. I worked as a Target guest advocate. I like talking to my coworkers, but that was mostly it. And then like I was making such great money, but at what cost? I was miserable. I was mean to other people around me because I was so unhappy. I was just also used to be a soccer ref, and being a soccer ref made really good money. Like I actually really recommend. No, I don't, because there was so much verbal abuse. Like I'd actually dread going to each game, but I line up my games like 6 games a weekend to make good money. But like I was like, I dread this so much, but it's like good money though, you know. Third meal, some rotisserie chicken. Okay, anyways, what was I talking about? Same time, like, I also find it so exciting. Like, maybe it's such a blessing that I have my whole life in front of me to figure out who I am and like what I want to do. And like, that's actually really cool. I'm young. I'm 18 now. My brain isn't fully developed. I'm dumb and I don't know what to do with my life. Like, that's actually pretty freeing. Like, I have no responsibilities. And you know what I realized? Like, even in the society that, like, rewards, like, I guess, the most rich, the most beautiful, the most famous. Like, the way that I measure success is actually, in the end, up to me. I don't have to measure it by money. I don't have to measure it by, like, fame. I don't have to measure it by anybody else's standards, honestly. As long as it fulfills mine. And mine, I guess, just, I don't know, feeling fulfilled. And feeling like I'm helping others. So, those are my measurements. That opens the doors to a lot of things, actually. And I think I feel okay with, like, doing the majors I'm going to choose. I've been reading those books, getting philosophy classes. So I've also been watching TED Talks, of course, because, you know, that's what one does. And this guy said, happier people make it a point to make other people happy. So, I think I'm gonna take something from that, you know? I guess in the end, it's about living life to the fullest, right? I guess a job is a huge part of my life, and I have no clue what that's gonna lead me to, but even if I'm stuck with, I guess, being a soccer referee forever. I'm no diss to soccer referees if you love it. I just, like, if I was stuck with that, I guess I'd find little ways to enjoy it. Like I love how many steps I got running along the sides. I like my friends, my ref friends, you know, waving the flag. I guess, like, whatever situation I'm brought in, it's about choosing how to deal with it. So I think I'm just gonna make a promise to myself that no matter who I am, what I become, what I do, I'm going to always focus on enjoying the little things, stating gratitude, and focusing on the contribution I give to others. And it's okay if other people think my major is useless, or I think it'll all work out in the end. For our final words, we have our final snack. The chicken tasted so bad because it was soaked in broccoli juice that it's a struggle, okay? It's a struggle. I guess I didn't really come to a summary, but that's what makes life so special, right? No conclusion. I don't know what this video was. Such a mess. Let's see if I post it. If you made it this far, wow. And if you feel in the same way, like, let me know. Like, what am I doing? But I think right now I'm just gonna exist. See where life takes me. Enjoy the little things in life. Like these little nut butters. So yummy. If you want, you can like and subscribe. I need to stop talking. I need to clean out my disgusting broccoli. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.